You can knock it out.
Okay, anybody have any idea how many dogs and cats are in homes in the U.S. this year? You don't even have to answer that. But I can tell you now, there's about 78 million dogs and around about 86 million cats that are in homes right now. However, from that amount, you got a lot that actually end up in shelters. As a matter of fact, we got 6 to 8 million dogs and cats that are in shelters right now. And sadly though, 3 to 4 million of them are euthanized every year because people choose to give their pets up, and too few people adopt. So every year, there's about 19,000 animals that actually go through the doors of the ICP Humane Society. And we can help solve this problem by just adopting an animal that's in desperate need of a new home. So I want to urge any one of you who are considering getting a pet to just first think about going to your local shelter or animal rescue. You'll be surprised at the selection that you'll find there. And there are really nothing wrong with these dogs at all, okay? They just need a loving home. Sometimes people tend to forget that animals have feelings and emotions too. They feel pain, they feel hurt, they feel happiness, and they don't understand why they were actually left in the shelter. Good old Fucker McGee rescue, that's awesome. So some of you are saying, okay, why should I adopt from a shelter? Well, there are so many reasons to adopt from a shelter. First of all, shelter animals are awesome. In my opinion, they're awesome, okay? But first and foremost, you will save a life because when you adopt a shelter animal, these animals are on a limited period there. And so if they are not adopted in a certain amount of time, they're going to die. One other thing about shelters, not all the animals there are mutts. People think that, but not all animals there are mutts. 25% of dogs at shelters are purebreds. Rarely is a dog or cat at a shelter because there was some kind of problem with them. When the shelter gets animals that has aggression issues, that are sick or injured or beyond medical help, the shelter usually euthanizes those animals without the public ever seeing them. So you get to see a good pet. You won't be getting some old crazy thing that you got to worry about eating your kids up or whatever. Shelters also pre-screen the animals to make sure that you get good pets, okay? They'll also talk to you and allow you to interact with your potential pet. And you will even get to know the pet's personality and match the needs up to your own personal lifestyle. Adopting from a shelter or an animal rescue is actually not only better for all the animals involved, it's also better for you as well. Adopting from a shelter will save you money and ensure you of a healthy animal. Unlike the pet shops and backyard breeders and puppy mills and so forth, all the shelters will have their pets fully vaccinated. Fascinated with the shots and treated for injuries and so forth. Your money goes toward running the clinic, and when you get, let me back up. Your money goes toward running the clinic, pet education, and surgery. So when you get an animal from a pet store or whatever, you're not going to get none of this. As Jeff was saying, you should really think twice about buying a pet from a pet store, because when you buy a pet from a pet store, or say you go to the mall and get a pet, there's a good chance that that pet actually came from a puppy mill. And I realize that it's easy to go to the pet store and get the pet, get the dog or cat. However, when you do this, you are creating a bigger problem, a larger problem, because pet stores and puppy mills are the primary cause of animal shelter overpopulation. They have to contribute to that immensely. And these are people who actually breed their animals with no regard to their health or temperament. And I'm talking about irresponsible breeding, not the responsible, repeatable ones, just the irresponsible ones. They breed for profit, so there's no guarantee that you get a sound, healthy puppy. And the ones that are not sold will often end up in shelters. Okay, on personal note, shelter animals have so much to give, okay? My 2 cats remind me of this constantly. I've had my cats now for the last couple of years. They have their own personalities. They make my life complete. I couldn't imagine really being without them. You know, they're really cool. Since I've been here in Colorado, I have adopted 4 dogs and 4 cats over since 1991. And so, and even as a young kid, the first pet that I had was adopted. It was a full, I can't get the words out here, a purebred beagle from a pound my dad got me. So with that being said, I will always adopt a shelter animal before I will and buy one. Some things to keep in mind, right? Don't buy your next pet from the side of the road or from somebody in front of the Safeway selling them out of the box or backyard breed or whatever. Adopt. You pay a lot less money in the end, and you will feel good about not supporting puppy mills. However, if you actually sold or just get a particular breed, then there are organizations out there that focus on certain breeds, and you can find a particular animal from a certain organization as such. Before I conclude, I want to leave you with a few facts, okay? Animal shelters basically are death row for pets. When they get there, if they're not adopted, they will die, okay? Also, every 6.5 seconds, an animal dies in the shelter. And the types of dogs that are actually put down, they are future service dogs, future champions, future therapy dogs, and future lifelong friends. These dogs need good homes right now. So as you think about your next dog or cat, make pet adoption your first option. Think about it. Adopt. Don't shop. My name is Tim Reaves. Thank you very much.